everybody? Welcome back to another episode of
Let us sip.
It's Your Girl Brittany.
It's your girl Kay.
And Trophy Sophie is here.
What up, ladies? How
Hey,
are you guys?
Howdy.
Girl, we are here. We back. New dudes. What's up? I see Brittany got the curls lit and popping. I don't know nobody who curls be like fucking with my cousins. Not because she's my cousin. But them curls just be like
That should be
different.
flourishing.
Like them should
It's
be
the
moisturized, hydrated.
The pillow soft curls I use from, I think it's Miss Jessie. I broke down and paid the $24 for the tube. But it's like, it's not crunchy or nothing. Mm-hmm.
It's giving moisture. It's giving hydration. It's giving like you drink water. You know what I mean? Because it comes from within.
Your hair
starts from within. It's giving a good diet. Yeah, giving good diet. All of that. Like, cheers.
Well,
cheers, girl.
How are you ladies doing? Oh yes. I'm sorry. Yes. Cheers.
Cheers. What y'all got up in there? Hold on. What you sipping on, B?
I got some rosé, my favorite, the Apothic. I couldn't find my Capriccio. So I
how
think
was
they
that
got
one?
onto it. It's good. It's nice and crisp. It's gonna get me.
Let me see that bottle again. Let me see this thing you got over there.
That's pretty.
Yeah, that is.
Well, I'm gonna have to check that one out.
$8.99.
We love a twist top. We love a twist
I love a
top. All
twist top.
them cork things, leave me out of it. Like, I don't want to. I don't even like regular champagne. I don't even like how it sounds. Ugh.
The 19 Crimes, unfortunately, it is a cork. And I had to get a cork just for that bottle. Because I couldn't do it no more. You know how, like we improvise. We get a nice skinny knife, anything to get that shit up out of there. Like, but I said, now let me stop being ghetto. Let me stop being ghetto. And let me get a damn real one. But
shout out. You just go over to somebody's house, the cork just be flowing in the thing. Like, why the cork just be flowing in the wine. I be doing this shit. I'll just do it down. I just have increments of it all, so I'll twist it. I'll be like,
push it down that one.
I'll leave the bottle alone. I'll come back like, leave that shit alone. It's a lot.
Shout out to my friend Beverly.
Yes.
She actually got me an electric corkscrew opener. So all I had to do is put the thing on top of the bottle, and it goes all the way down into the cork, and then it pulls it all the way out. So all I had to do is just push the button and it pops out.
Pass Beverly.
Yes.
And shout out to Becca.
Beverly.
You know she full
I'm
technology.
I'm gonna look on Amazon. I'm gonna look on Amazon. No, the shit it is that I have is for the top of jars. I gotta
look on that.
So it's like it's a machine you just put on the top of the jars. The shit gets
and it just twists it open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yo, whoever created that is a freaking sent from heaven himself. Cause like,
they'll be like,
I be struggling in the kitchen some days. Like,
I don't need you to open my jar. You be mad as hell. You be mad at your boo.
You putting it together.
You be mad at your boo and you can't open up some shit. And you be like, fuck, I don't even want to talk to that nigga right now.
You over there hitting.
Yo, open this. Don't even want to look at the nigga. Yo, open this.
I need help. Like this. I need help.
Here. You can at least do this. Here.
Right.
They be like, you need what? You need what? You need help? What?
You want to eat?
We're talking wild shit, because that's what they do.
You need help. Right. You need help to eat, right?
Right.
I know that's not the independent woman. That's not the independent woman. Could you open this? Like, are we dragging this? Like,
I didn't mean it.
Right. Well, what y'all got in your cups? What y'all drinking on?
I got some strawberry lemonade with some Casamigos with some ice. I crushed it up so it's like a little margarita.
All right.
Yeah, so this is gonna give me
what you drinking in that white cup?
I got me some goddamn something that I should not be drinking, which is vodka. But if you guys heard on whatever. I think we did record that one. I didn't want this. I wanted rum, but they delivered this to me and it was free. So here it is, and I am back drinking vodka. Even I'm not a vodka, but I do drink Long Island, so vodka's up in there. I want to get in Jamaica mode. I should be having rum, but fuck it, vodka it is.
Shay, she chose that. That's the real violence. She chose the real violence.
She chose violence today.
Yeah, sip slow, honey. Sip slow.
I'm gonna take a nap like 5 hours after this. Don't worry.
Well, speaking of cups and sipping and all that other fun stuff, let's jump into the sip of the week. So if this is your first time listening, every week throughout the conversation, we pick a word and we say it. So when you hear us say that word, I need y'all to go ahead and drink. So this week's sip of the week is going to be the word fat. F-A-T. Fat. So when you hear us say it, because we're going to say it a lot, go ahead and drink. So let's go ahead and practice, guys. Fat, fat, fat.
Fat.
All right. So let's go ahead and jump into some topics. This week, Waka Flocka came out. He was doing a podcast. And also Tammy also mentioned in one of her videos, I think it was, that her and Waka are no longer together. I felt bad.
Yes.
Kind of.
That was my fave. Like, they went through it all. But I do like the fact that even though they had their show, they're still going to continue recording. And Charlie and Waka is still like thick as Steve. So he's still like active in the household, but they're just not together. And they even co-parent with the dogs. I'm like, yo, that is so freaking cute.
Yeah, that one hurt me.
But
what about
I'm a little heartbroken.
That is. I like them. Waka got to get his shit together, man. And Tammy fire.
I love Tammy.
But
that's the thing is that it just shows you it's like a nigga is gonna do whatever it is, and like I have posted a couple of days, like he gonna do what he gonna do. How he handle you ultimately is really what it's about at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? Is he gonna drag you? Because you might do all of this and then you're gonna go to somebody else who's gonna fucking drag you. So you really have to weigh your options in reality.
Honestly, I don't even know if they really, like, if it was somebody else in between, but I know for a while it was like a stagnant, miscommunication or like disconnect, like in a relationship for a while. So I don't know if they was like on the Adele and type shit, just like, let's just see what it's like to be, in different households or something for a while. Like, hopefully this is just another phase, but we were just saying, I was just talking to my best friend, like, you can have 1,000 arguments with your man, but that final, like, deal breaker, like, you just know in your gut, like, nah, this is it. Like, this is the end of it. I'm like, I wonder if
they have, like but they've broken up before behind his infidelity. That's what I'm
saying.
So that wouldn't be something that's new, but she's just not one of them people. Like, contrary was to what social media is, women that are not one of them, he comes home to me as bitches. It's people that's like, I know what it is, my worth is, and that's just it.
Right. She's just tired of it.
Too. Like, it is what it is. Yeah.
I love
that's my girl.
Me too. And I was talking to someone about just like dating and men and stuff. Is like, we can't understand, like, we can't grasp cheating because we get hit on by a nigga daily. So it's like we're turning down all these 9 million niggas, and the most wackest scallywags just double look you, and you just dead thirsty, like, huh? You looking at me? So it will always fall different on us because we curve niggas literally every single day. This little one bitch gave you the double eye, you all thirsty. Even at the green light, the nigga will stop in the middle of traffic, should be blowing. Yo, go.
Yeah, we gotta have a whole episode about that shit. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing, because like, I've been driving to work for like maybe like going on 2 years now, like, And I was just like, maybe it was just like that day. Maybe it was just that person. But I'm like, yo, what's up at the red light? People really be honking, like roll the window down. I'm like this. I wear my mask. Niggas be confused, like, you in the car by yourself? I'm like, listen, I ain't got time. I'm just trying to get to my destination. Like, leave me alone. And they try to speed beside you. Like, don't stalk me now. Because now I'm about to hit the turbo. We out.
Bruh, I've done from back in my yay day. Niggas be spinning the block. It's like a nigga see me, it'll be like wild traffic behind him. He will stop. Like, you're holding up all this traffic. I don't have police like whoop whoop. Like, yo, you about to get a ticket, bro. Go. To fuck.
Yeah, but hopefully they
work it out.
They find some sort of happiness. But I did like that he didn't say nothing nasty or negative about her in the interview. From the clip that I seen, I didn't watch the whole interview, but he kept it G. It's same thing with her. Like, she didn't say nothing crazy or reckless. She just like, right now we're not in a good space, which is cool, because at the end of the day, even though y'all are no longer together, y'all are still married. So it really looks crazy.
And you know what it is? You know what it is also that I've realized about dating, like, are y'all friends? You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's certain shit that you're not gonna say if that's your man's and them, even if it don't work out. You feel what you're not gonna drag. You're not gonna violate the nigga because that's your man's. Like, you did foul shit, but I'm not gonna publicly embarrass you. Now, if you ain't my man.
And we did have something at one point. So it's just like, even though it's just a go-to for girls, even when y'all break up with a nigga do something foul, like, that's why your dick is little. We can pick something else.
Even before,
yeah, shit.
Exactly.
You enjoyed it though. He still fucked.
Even before though, like before they got married, they would break up a few times. Like, he already made it known, like, I'm never leaving your life, because like his connection with Charlie. That's why I'm like, he's like, I'm never going anywhere. Like, and some men, they say that and they really just be bouncing. But like, I think that they're always going to have a connection. Like,
because, and he admitted it too. Like, Charlie matured him a lot too. So he still has somebody who still looks up to him. So, it'll look wild crazy for him to be out here in love with her daughter, but disrespecting her in the same breath. So, good luck to them. I hope things work out.
A lot of men do. I do too. I like them together. Waka Flocka, but she be having his back 100% through all of this shit. There's been a lot of shit in the media. And she right there roasting niggas' ass. Like, what?
Right.
Oh yeah. Right. Hopefully it works out.
So there's another relationship out there that looks like it might be breaking for real. Anthony Anderson and his wife. I do not have her name, so apologies. But his wife for 22 years.
Mrs. Anderson.
There you go. Mrs. Anderson. They
Good
decided to break up after 22 years of marriage. Apparently, they have reconciled before. 2015, they looked to actually get a divorce then, but in 2016, they got back together. So maybe there's hope for this couple too, or maybe, like you said, that last argument, or just everybody knows it may not even have been an argument, but it just may be time to go. And unfortunately, you realize, I stuck it out, but we've grown up. He's grown this way. I've grown that way. So
I agree. Sophie, it's like you have to.
Go ahead.
A lot of people, that relationship is like, we be like, the ending part is really the drag. So it's like, let's just stop this, because I don't want to hate you. You shouldn't leave relationships hating the other person. So it's like, let's just stop this before it keeps going and I keep feeling a sort of way. And now it's to the point where I'm looking at a fucking car accident like, that's your dumb ass. You need to be. You shouldn't have that feeling. That takes a lot of energy away from you. So if it got to that point, like they tried, they gave you some more years, it didn't work, I'm with it. Fuck if you tried. At least they tried.
Right.
Life is short too. So it's like, you might as well just end on a good note before you even get super nasty, because mess around, or God forbid that you find out that they passed away the next day or something, or like a drastic like Final Destination type of situation.
Right.
You just
And
like,
22
yo,
years is a
like,
long time. So even though
yeah,
the situation may not work, you still care about that person.
y'all
So,
damn near family at this point.
Exactly. 2 kids in, y'all had a whole lifetime together. So,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully that divorce isn't messy.
We hope.
Keep the
Mm-hmm.
people out your business. If you ain't learned nothing else from Jada and Will, keep the people out your business.
Because if it is another person, like you can't even. If it is another person, the reason why like they're not together for 20 something years, I'm like, that's just even more whack, because it's like, you can't really cap, but it's 22 years, but clearly you ain't give a damn, because you just put you gamble all of that shit for one night, or for one individual. So
I think stuff like that is just like you're adding insult to injury. Like, it's bad enough that we're not gonna be, but then on top of that, it's like and then especially depends on the type of chick it is that she is. Like, come on, bro, come on. And I have this conversation with every male it is, and I know, like, is it worth it? Like, men don't sit down and think about the worth. They just be trying to fuck. Like, let's take it back to the tape. If she finds out and leaves you, is it worth it? Like, if they had that fucking mindset, it wouldn't be so many niggas all over the place. They just be like, ooh,
but sadly,
no. If she sadly out,
they hit you up like a whole year or two later on some like, yo, it just dawned on me, I fucked up. Like, nigga, I done moved on. I done fucking had a whole kid and some change. Like, knock it off. Like,
right.
Mm-mm.
You made your bed.
I do hope the best for them.
Right? That's the old school. You made your bed,
go
so
to bed.
Right. Good luck to
sleep,
them.
nigga. Go to sleep.
Let's go ahead and jump into the main topic this week. We are talking about fat. Y'all remember that from the sip of the week? We said the word fat. This is what we're talking about. Losing the fat. The summer is coming up, ladies. Trips. We got things we want to do, outfits we want to wear. How the fuck are we going to get rid of this fat?
Oh my God.
I said it enough. Y'all go ahead and
read. This is not even because it's clothes, but still, read the ingredients of the clothes. Okay, look for the scratch content.
Yes,
the type of material. Yes, the type of material. Not everything got a little stretch, but women have been going through it when it comes to weight loss. A lot of people. You have a group of people who want to get it in the mud. They want to go ahead and work out and see what results they get. Some people, not so much. And there's nothing wrong with which side of the coin you are on. Whatever works for you is your business. But, a lot of people, they just be like, fuck it. I'm going to just go ahead and get this shit sucked out. I ain't got no time to work out. I don't need to do this shit. I would rather not, because everybody hates working out, which it's exactly what it says. Work. And it's something that is not built overnight. But overall, with weight loss, like, how do y'all feel? Like, most people are comfortable at their heaviest weight. Some people not so much. Like, what would you say y'all in between would be your comfortability?
I'm just thinking back from like 10 years span, because like every few years as a woman, our bodies just change. So like from when I was about 19 till now I'm 30, definitely I can say I'm comfortable. I don't think I've really felt super self-conscious even at my biggest, but I really care about like the attention that it was given as I got a little bigger, like in the back area. Not really so for me, but like how nasty and rude sometimes people could be, like, at the beach. And of course, everybody got to wear a bathing suit. You know what I mean? But like, not all women is trying to like give off that like, oh, I'm trying to be like sexy. It's like, no, bitch, I got a little thick, and this is just how these underwears is fitting, and I will appreciate if you just don't look too hard, you know, like. But I'd say like maybe when I was around I'd say a good like 165, 170, because like the outfits wise, I can like shop everywhere for sure. Like I ain't gotta worry about, I can only shop at this spot, or before Fashion Over jeans saved my life, you know. Because now you were talking about stretch. Because even when I went all the way up to like a size 13, baby, them things be fitting like a what? Shout out to Fashion Over. We ain't getting paid for that one right there. But for all the girls, it's like, what the hell am I about to do? I got this grown woman body. Fashion Over. Because they get it for all those women that pay for the bodies that unfortunately we be waking up and having. Like, I wake up in the ass, be like, wait, it wasn't looking like that. Okay. All right. But what about you? How y'all feel about like the whole weight loss, or like, because some people have a weight losing, like they don't even really gain, like they just lose a lot of weight. Like, you know, some people that can't really hold any weight, or it's hard for them to like, they eat all the starch and they still don't really plump.
I had no problem with holding on to weight. It holds on all by itself.
No. So that shit's strong. That shit got like monkey bars. That shit holding on.
It needs no help, no invitation or anything. Shoot, my husband, when he was losing weight, I found myself finding the bitch, and I'm like, well, god damn it. So no, I've always hated being fluffy. I hated being the fluffy friend, for the simple fact I hated trying to figure out clothes, what to put on, what would compliment. And then more so, like back in the days before Fashion Over and stuff, there really wasn't nothing. It's either if you were big, you were wearing Lane Bryant and all, like New York and Company, the older section, the plus Mrs. section, and wasn't nothing sexy in there. Wasn't nothing, you know, youthful in there, because a lot of the stuff was like for older women. So you find yourself reducing yourself to leggings, and leggings wasn't always in style either. And then the bigger the clothes, the more money you spent to look like your Aunt Deborah or some shit. So I was not a fan of being a big girl. I used to hate being the bigger friend out of all my homegirls. Everybody else all nice, slim, petite, and I was the bigger one. So it was like, you know, I had personality, so the shit is gonna shine regardless. But if I could just get a little bit of this, like, you know, moved over there, get rid of it, then yeah, I just hated it. What about you, Sophie?
I mean, I really am all over the place for it. So like it is how Kaloni said, and a lot of men think that way. It's like, oh, you trying to have niggas look at you. You know what I mean? It's just like, this is what we are. This is it. Even me having this shirt, it's see-through here, right? It's not because it's like, what do you want me to have on a XXX shirt because I'm heavy chested? Like a V-neck on me is going to fall different than a V-neck with a bitch with no titties. It's not that I'm trying to have cleavage. This is just what it is. Like, you want me to have the I can't wear V-necks and I'm swimming in it. It is what it is. Nigga, like, you'd be trying. I don't be I wear the same shit. Nigga, like,
you can wear a turtleneck like this. Like, it's going it's just what it is.
And I always was like a weird size, so I was never like plus size, but I was like, this is not my size. In the middle. Also. So it's like, right. So it's like, if I go upstairs, and because I would try and do design, I would try and do as much as it is that I could possibly do, even though for the most part I was leading into like the men's clothes. You know what I mean? Like, I'll get designer stuff, but it'll be men, and I'll have to alter. Even now to this day, it's like button ups. I love them, but it's like, am I gonna have to tie it in the back? Yeah. Like, am I going to go to them to have them tailor it?
This is what society doesn't want you to do. Yeah, it's like you have to embrace what you have. I can see.
What is it?
Yeah, you're embracing what God gave you. It's not like you paid for your titties and it's like, damn, you know, when some women, once they get like the implants, it's like, now you know she got implants, because every little top be like, woo, be like, or like one titty be all the way over here. It's like, listen, I can't. I'm not going to shame on
like this.
Yeah. If you've been getting fly all your life, it's like, nigga, I gotta work around this shit. I'm not about to not wear the shit I want to wear because my titties
it really
big,
is
nigga,
what it is. It is what it is, and I think my highest weight was maybe like 274, I think, and my lowest weight was 143. But like it is, Kaloni, as it is your 30. Once you hit that 30, then you start getting into what it is. If I gain weight, where is it going? I know for a fact, like for me, I know for a fact, once it is that I gain weight, I might not see it or not, might even pay no attention, but my boobs, I'm chest heavy, like I'm top heavy. I know for a fact when them shit start over, like the cup runneth over. Yeah, this is weight gain. this is weight gain we got going on over here. So I don't know if it's me with the mixed world. Like I'm not getting no leg. The top would just get. But with me being 143, it's like losing weight is even a weird ordeal because my titties at 143, them shits was deflated as fuck. Them shits was just like, I'm like,
that was another issue.
Yo, what is going on? What is going on here?
When I first gained, after I graduated college, I stopped on the scale. Like it was kind of like I was so focused, like I was looking at the mirror, but I wasn't really like checking for myself. I was just making sure, like, you know, my shirt right, you know, I'm going to class. But like once I graduated, I was like, damn, I got mad time on my hands. So now I'm actually looking in the mirror for real. I called on my friends. I'm like, ain't nobody tell me that I gained all this goddamn weight, like. Yo, so I went from like a C cup, and that was like my biggest because I always had a little mosquito bite. So I went from like a C cup to almost having a little hang, you know. So when I lost it, it was like it went right back to the mosquito bites, like.
Yeah,
so
like
now as it's going back, it's like.
Seriously, and so I hate. That's why it's like weight gain is so like for us, it's so all over the place. So at 2, all right. So I came down. 143 was bad because it's like my boobs was looking crazy. Like they were looking
it was
crazy.
Ugly, like you didn't want to be seen naked.
And I remember me and you, Brittany, we were going through like weight loss during the same time. We're like pulling each other to the side, like, yo, do you know how it is? This fucking these titties be looking crazy.
Skin.
It was insane. But it's so bad for me
now
is that
trying to push it up so you can like
for me the plastic.
Over.
Or the cosmetic surgery, ultimately, I've realized, like I said, you're knowing your body. And now I'm back having this fucking back pain and I'm like 169. Like, I'm supposed to, weight-wise, I should be smaller, but my titties look crazy. But once it is, I gain weight, now I got back issues. So it's like, I'm going to end up, these titties is going to end up getting up out of here if I like this way. I like how my face look fuller, because when I'm 143, my face is wild, smaller. Like, it's certain things I'm just not into. But I can't take these titties, man.
Yeah, like when I lost all my weight, I looked young again. Now, like as I see my face plumping up, I'm starting to look older. I didn't like that. And then, like she said, with the boobs, like I was just like, oh, I used to try to like pick them up, try to make them look good, because like the whole
and it's just mad wrinkles. I'm like,
right, you can literally like how I'm pulling the shirt, you can literally pull the skin, and I'm just like, this is supposed to be attached, right? Like, it's not supposed to work like that.
Easy.
But like, you know, I had less problems with being like lighter. And then the whole thing is, it's not about, because a lot, like you said earlier, a lot of men think, oh, you just want to look good for niggas. No, I want to be able to bend down and tie my shoe and not be out of breath or fucking seeing spots because I'm dizzy.
And it's like, I'm not gonna lie. That's just serious. Even when Sophie's picking back with the back pain. Now I don't have big breasts, but like I said, a lot of my weight, as I realized, started going towards my bottom area. So I developed like sciatica on my lower lumbar, like, you know. So they was like, basically in layman terms, it's your ass. That's basically what my doctor said. She was like, honestly, in layman terms, can like, it's your ass. And now the only way that you can stop it is if you lose weight. Like, you have to walk. She was like, but right now,
and it's so crazy is
work
that
out at first.
A calm 20 pounds.
Calm 20
it's
pounds.
Like a calm 20 pounds will totally do something totally different. But that is like I said, I don't like, and I know a lot of women it is that are now getting breast reductions, and they showing me, I'm like, yeah, this shit about to be lit. Because first of all, this is rule number 1: women, they get breast reduction, you gotta get nipple piercings after. Once some titties settle in the hair, you got to get nipple piercings after. That's another topic for another day. But listen, I'm like, yo, like and I was one of them people, like I wasn't even indulging in jeans too much. I was just like leggings. I'm just like, you got your mind psyched in so much stuff. It's like, if I wear black, people ain't gonna see you saying like, bitch, you're big.
Yeah.
And that's just it.
Yeah.
and it's like they're gonna know you're fucking big.
And then it's like, you know, the high waist jeans come out and it's like, bitch, I got a fupa. I can't wear no high waist jeans because all you're gonna see is the little dipping around. No, so we got to figure out. But you know, us being women, we're creative. We're gonna figure out how to camouflage some shit.
Hello.
So it's like I'm gonna get the style. I'm gonna wear.
I done had the suck in, the suck around, the whole, and it used to be bad because it's like hot outside. It's like 90 degrees, and here I go, got some suck up in stuff, and I got this underneath and I got black, and people like black attract heat. Shut up! Don't matter what color I have on. It's 95 degrees. Thank you very much.
No, have y'all seen this little It's kind of like a fupa. I mean, like a whole like jig or whatever, like you hop in and like your whole body just like, so it's on Instagram, but it looks like it's like this big when you see it, but it's like all women of all sizes getting in that shit.
That be my problem. I'm like, I don't want to wear all that shit. Like Sophy said, when it get hot,
you be breathing like,
yo, no lie.
I need a pee hole because then I gotta make sure my stream's straight.
My dog is sick of me. We be walking around this neighborhood for fucking 2 hours. I'm like, let's go. I ain't listen. And I'm gonna be walking for her. I'm like,
think about you going to the club, because this was when I was outside. You go to the club, you don't want to have all that shit on that you got to take off. If you decide you going home with this nigga, you got all this shit to take off, and it's just like, wait a minute.
He thinking you a size 4 and you really a size 14 for real. It's like, come on, man.
After all of that compression. And then, like, I used to hate to see the big girls with the waist trainer on, but you eating and doing all this other shit. And I'm like, bitch, all you about to do is just put the fat in an hourglass shape. Because you're defeating the purpose. You look like a can of busted biscuits because you got all the fat hanging out the top. And I'm like, where's your friends? You went to the club with your friends and they didn't tell you that you got some meat left over. They ain't try to help you camouflage, nothing. No. Like, you know, that shit used to irritate the fuck out of me. And then me seeing people who do shit like that used to fuck with my psyche. So I'm just like, no. I can't wear that. Because I be talking about people. I can't be doing it.
I'm trying to prevent even getting in that situation. I ain't even trying to get in that situation.
Exactly. So, like, if y'all had to choose, would you choose the quick route, get your plastic surgery, or would you go ahead and do some working out, meaning? In fact, for y'all who were just listening,
I will work out only because my old ass is not getting a redo or update or anything. Like, once that's it, it's like that's the fuck it. Some gonna be hanging down, some gonna lose gravity, and I'm be like, it is what it is. I should have just stayed fat, like, for all of this. Like, but I don't knock it to anybody who does it, because I know people who, like, got their body done, or, like, if I was to have a few kids, or, like, when I turn 40 or whatever, like, I might. If my shit get real stubborn, if I'm, like, working out every day, cleansing, just drinking water, tea, everything, not even drinking liquor, and that shit still holding on like a tight fist, oh yeah, I'm calling Dr. Miami.
Stubborn fat.
Yeah, that shit be stubborn. Like, bitch, I refuse. I'm like, nah. I'm getting everywhere, the neck, everything.
I always tell people, I'm one of them people, I'm gonna try the normal route first. And that takes a lot of determination, a lot of perseverance. Like, you have to really push through all the stuff. Like, it is. If niggas follow me, I had a fucking social media following. That's how I got some. They like, how you got so many followers? Nigga, I've been on social media since I was 14. So anybody that's seen me go through the transition, I had niggas act like, yo, did you get any work done? First of all, if I had work done, I would have a 6-pack. Let's not get that twisted. Okay? But it's like, it takes a lot
that
for
shit
you
into
to
the budget.
Right, but I would try it first. And I went to the people before it is that I tried to lose some weight. But I said, yo, let me try it first. let me try doing the normal route first. If it doesn't work, I might be able to get a couple $1,000 for it, but at least let me try, because even my mind said it'll feel better to me. Like, you really tried, Sophia. I don't want to just go straight to the easy route. I want to at least try it myself. If it's not moving and stuff like that, then it's like, okay, fuck it.
Yeah. See, I'm like you, I'm in between. I would do both if I could. I would mainly work out and eat right so that once I do get the body that I paid for, I can keep it up. Because it irritates me. I ain't gonna lie. What irritates me is you'll see people go and get their body done when they fresh out, they're nice and tight, and then after a few videos of you drinking, you partying, you enjoying your body, which is nothing wrong with it, you start to tend to see that body expand back. You start this because of course
like
you
get your tummy
right. Of course you get your stomach done. Your stomach could be fat,
or they refuse to go to the gym.
Since it's not going to go back there. Right. The fat is not going to go back to where they sucked it out. It's going to go into your arms. So now you got a nice slim waist with these big ass arms, these fat ass necks. And it's like you went there, you spent your money, but now your money's going to waste because you didn't practice the better habits before you went ahead and did it. And then a lot of people, if you actually work out and, especially if you're a bigger person, if you take the time to lose the weight before you actually get the surgery, you'll end up with better results. And you'll also have a better routine because you've been there and that shit hurts healing. You don't want to do that shit again. Your mind will be trained to be like, nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
But the shit is that, no, the thing is that anything with pain for humans, we totally forget about it. We forget about it. We forget about how much it hurt. You know how many women sat on that table when it is they pregnant, they be like, this pain, I ain't never doing it again. And my cousin was one of the people, the doctor was like, you'll be back. And they be back. So there's people that get hit. They get that lipo every so often. They're still not doing nothing like health-wise. They're not changing anything. It's shit like an old car. You gotta have that shit tuned up.
You gotta have it tuned up a few times, right? But even people that do the dedication, right, and they lose maybe over 150 pounds, depending how your body is. Sometimes you may still have to get surgery because that extra fat, that can't go nowhere. You have to get it tightened, and some people, they got to get it kind of like chopped off a little bit.
There's
or like
nothing wrong with that. A lot of people do that. There's this one girl who had a really nice body and she had kids, so your body does what it wants. Yeah. No, but like when she still has a nice body after she has 3 kids after her children, but she dealt with a lot of loose skin on her stomach. Yeah. So her stomach is flat as a board, but like the skin is ridiculous. And at one point she embraced it, but after a while, people are human. You get tired of looking at yourself and seeing that one imperfection. So she went and got her skin tightened. I don't know, what her audience is and who she may have held on to it for, but I don't judge people. If you see something that's wrong with you and you can get it fixed, do what works for you.
As long as it's for you. I agree with every surgery that's for you. Once you start getting stuff because of niggas, because of social media, because that's where it is that the disconnect happens for me. Like for me, it's like I started losing weight because I was having back pain. I lost weight because I was having problems finding clothes. Like there's certain things I didn't like how I look. It had nothing to do with niggas because niggas fuck anything. And for the women, it is to get it. Dealing because of some niggas, you're gonna go get this. You're gonna be upset when it is that you went and got this whole boop boop boop, and your nigga's fucking a fat bitch down the fucking hallway. He's still fucking a fat bitch down the hallway, and he madly in love with her.
My coworker used to laugh at me because my coworker used to laugh at me because I used to be like, well, when I'm with my man, I don't like how I feel. She was like, well, what you mean? I know you're not trying to lose weight for no nigga. I'm like, yeah, in a way. And she was like, well, why? I said, because when we fucking and he want to pull my legs up behind my head, bitch, I can't breathe.
So I don't miss that world.
No, you want my legs to sit on your shoulders? I can't breathe.
Like honey, that so is a real
that shit is like I don't miss it.
Nigga, you want me to I'm not I moaning. Can't catch my breath.
I'm not moaning because of what you're doing. I'm moaning because of the pain it's given to me. I just want to clear that.
I'm hurting. Right?
Or I'm trying to send smoke signals to tell you I can't breathe. I'm sitting there looking at you like, nigga, I'm out of breath. I need help. Nigga, life support. Get off me.
You not saying nothing? You quiet? You quiet?
Get off me.
Like, nigga, check my pulse. I might be dead. You talking about
my hand like this. He like, why you pushing away from me?
I can't breathe. Trying to get a breather like,
help.
Trying to get that good.
It's only her nose.
You trying to twist me up in a Boston crab, bitch. I can't breathe. My leg like don't go that far. And my stomach hanging, so I gotta pull it up. Like, I be having struggles. Hell yeah, I be having struggles. But for anybody who followed me, that's listening to the show, I'm gonna let you know now, because I know y'all like, oh, she talking all this shit. She lost weight. I lost weight and I found it back simply because of depression, nigga. We all was in the house, and yes, this was 2 years ago. But we had a death in the family. Then we were stuck in the house for 2 years from COVID. So now you got to sit here and reset your mind. Right. Mm-hmm. I got to reset my mind and try to figure out how to get back here. So now that this new journey is more so, it's real health focused, because I don't want to be stuck to taking medications. Like, my whole reason now for changing my lifestyle has to do with me not being stuck to taking medicines. I don't want high blood pressure. I don't want diabetes. I don't want something that I have to continuously follow up on that's going to alter my day-to-day life. Like, before we cracked the mics, me and Sophy were talking about having foods that we could eat when we were younger that we could no longer eat anymore.
Yeah.
Fried food. And that shit is something I just can't fuck with no more. And it's sad, but it's like, would I rather be sick from eating that shit or eat something that's just gonna help me get by and I can still enjoy my company, enjoy my people? Yeah. It ain't worth it.
No, you know, it's so bad as that anymore.
What?
I cannot eat any type of like spaghetti type of pasta. I took one bite of the penny la vodka sauce or whatever. Alla vodka, yes. God damn it. I'm up at 3 a.m. because all my food feel like it's about to come up. Fuck all my Alfredo. I'm like, damn it, I knew what it was. Like, because every time, and I mean every single time, when I have any type of freaking spaghetti type pasta, like, I'll be up at 3 a.m. like, oh, Jesus.
Because it'll regurgitate. Like, your body tells you ultimately what you should not be having.
Legit.
Like, if you're drinking too much alcohol and you throw up, your body's telling you, bitch, you OD'd. Like, it tells you that. It's like, if it isn't, I know for myself, for dairy, I shouldn't be fucking with it in the first place. Like, even with the whipped cream, I got some coconut stuff. Like, if I eat dairy after a certain time, I literally have to sleep up or else it's going to regurgitate. Like, it's telling me no.
Don't eat
so
it.
Even when your doctor tells you no, it don't be shit. It comes out. It's gonna come out.
Black people in dairy, black people in dairy in general should not mix. We are not meant to eat that shit. And I mean, I don't want to be an angry vegan, but I gotta find a happy medium between there, because even now eating chicken bloats me up. I don't care how you cook it. After I eat it, that shit just be like bloop, bloop, bloop. I can't fuck with it no more. Crazy. So it's like, I gotta
broccoli.
find a happy
that shit
medium.
Blow my stomach. I be looking like I'm too much pregnant after some broccoli. I can't do no broccoli. I'm like, give me any other green, Lord.
That's one of the reasons why I kind of started going heavy with juicing too, because it's like, I gotta find a way to drink my vegetables, because sometimes eating them in full form, it just doesn't sit right with me, or there's certain vegetables that I really don't particularly care for. So in order to try to get on a better platform with just eating right, I said, we'll start with the juicing. And then it just so happens, now my husband, he got to jump on the bandwagon because of his health condition. So it makes it a lot easier. So there's really no excuses as to why we can't clean up our diet.
And it really be just us just wanting to eat bad. Like, we just want to do it. You have the option when you go into any even takeout. It's like this, and we're like, I want the bad stuff. Like, you want it. And one of our episodes, Brittany is like, let me just sniff it. And like one of them Japanese, China, but yeah, they're just like, it's like something that they got coming out for you to smell it or just lick it, and just be a taste bud aspect of it for us. And that's why it is that I be telling people, like, my little quirks and tricks it is when I was losing weight, like for salad, I'm not dosing it with salad dressing. I'm hitting it with the fork and then eating it. It's just a taste bud thing for us. Mm-hmm. And that's just even with the beef and broccoli and chicken and broccoli from China, man, get the sauce on the side, use the dip, and it's just be the taste bud aspect of it. Niggas,
I think in Tokyo or China, and they McDonald's, in order to eat inside, it's like you have to ride like a bike pretty much as you're eating the food. Wow. Like, so like you're automatically burning while you eat them. I said, America, we need to get that inside the fast food spots. Like, you know, like eating on the side, like, yeah, exactly. And they're like totally just eating food, riding a bike, and I'm like, yo, that's dope.
And then it's like, you know, I get tired of eating and being stuffed to the point, like the itis. We all laugh about having the itis, but you know, in reality, sometimes we can't always eat and go fall asleep or not do nothing. We got shit that we gotta continuously do. So I don't like that feeling no more of being stuffed and I can't move. I need to burp to try to make some room. Like, you know,
we be knowing where our cutoff is, though. It's like you feel it, like you're getting full, and it just be like, I don't know when to stop. Food in these. It's still more food in this plate. Let me just finish this. It's still more food.
And you know how your parents used to be. You better finish everything on that plate, and you be like, nigga, I'm done.
All right, it's for me when I don't finish food. I used to find myself keep it like near my bed. Like I'll go put it somewhere, like, cause I'm not gonna get up. Snack. So it's like I'll just put this shit somewhere else, because if it's too close to me, I'm going to end up eating again. There's certain things we're just not, you're not supposed to, reality, or you're not supposed to eat food and watch TV. Because you so into this TV thing, you just eating and busting it down, and you're not even paying attention. You're just eating it. 2
hours and went by.
You're not right, and then we're swallowing it, and it's not fully like. And then a lot of the time, we're not even hungry. We're really thirsty. If you go get a drink, you'll be full. Like it's certain thing. I know me. I don't even know if the ice. For me, how you know it is, I'm an ice person. It's like an oral fixation. Like I'm not sure of that, but I don't even drink nothing. I don't drink juice or anything. For the most part, it's just ice. So it's just me just chewing the ice. It's like we be thinking we hungry, but it be something else that it really be. It don't be.
And it be something to do a lot of times.
Eat. You know when we eat the most for sure, and it's be like, bitch, I ain't got no damn business. When ladies go out for fucking brunch on Sundays. We go the fuck off for no reason. We damn near, let me order this, and let me order this, and let me try this too, and then let me try the dessert. And be like, bitch, you know damn well you gonna be in the fucking gym damn near trying to kill yourself for an extra hour because you want to fucking go crazy because you know you can. Because sometimes I have that in my mind. If I got the money for it, I'm gonna eat. Food is life.
The trick to that is before you go out, you work out, so you already burnt some calories, so you got some left, and then like you said, that next day you dedicate yourself to that next workout, because the same way you dedicated yourself to that extra cheese and all the extra fixes, you gotta go hard the next day. And then you can kind of just
drink, chug a glass of water before you even start.
When you wake up in the morning, first thing you do in the morning, you drink at least 20 ounces of water. That gets your digestive system going. That also allows you to take that morning shit. Sorry, guys. Girls poop too. But
you're supposed to every day. This is regular human nature.
Right, that allows you to get yourself going, and then you don't feel as bad for having the extras. You just have to make sure, just like you dedicated yourself to have this cheat meal, You got to dedicate yourself to burning that shit off. And as you can see, ladies, when y'all work out, how long does it take to burn 100 calories? Sometimes you be tired as fuck, and you might hit that 100 calories, and you like, bitch,
if
I done
I'm
ate
working
like
in the house,
800
if
of
I'm
them
working
bitches.
in the house,
what else I gotta do?
I'm gonna have to do like some like Zumba or like some type of dance cardio, like to really get like some type of pump, or I would have to like do some type of jumping jacks before I start any type of workout, because it's hard for me to sweat, like because it's hard to get my
You
heart
gotta
rate
get your
up.
you gotta
Yeah,
get
my
your
heart
heart
rate,
rate up.
like
Get you
yeah,
some
see, that's my
cardio.
main
So,
problem.
if you could get any work done, what would be your main thing to get done? If you could get something done.
I'm having a 6-pack. You shouldn't be. I ain't even confront. I don't care less about. Nigga, I'm gonna get me like my first go-to will be a 6-pack. Not a 6-pack. I'm dragging it. That should be looking 2 for me, manly for me. Whoever has it.
Nice
Shout out to y'all. Yeah, you would give me like a little 2 with 2 peeking. I'm down for it.
Okay. So what about you, Kay?
A shy 4. You give me a shy 4, we could talk. The shy 4, and probably like a little cool sculpting. You know what I mean? Under the little stubborn areas.
Tuck. That's all right. I got a little chin tuck here too.
Yeah, they even have a lot of skinny women. It's just sometimes it can be genetics, or it can just
don't go nowhere. You be sitting there like never go nowhere. All I want to do, honestly, like I said, I'm gonna clean the midsection out like y'all, clean all this shit out, and I'll take my arms in because I need everything to match. Like you said, Sophie, ass, I can work with that. Once you clean up everything else, my ass look all right. We'll work that shit out.
But what it is that I want women to do, I know we say specific areas and stuff, but if you have it, get the kit. I hate seeing chicks that have this mad small midsection. You got the thing, and then like they face is like huge and the arms is huge. Like, get the kit. Let's get the kit.
Everything.
Let's get part 2 of it all. Let make sure you be having the money to get the kit, because I hate like some half-ass stuff. And I know a girl like that, ass crazy. She went back like 4 times for the ass, but her face is huge and she got the double chin. Like, instead of getting the ass the 4th time, you should have had them hit the double chin. Like, instead of getting the ass the 3rd time, you should have had them hit the arms. Like, let's focus on the other places also. It's not, I know hip hop and all that stuff say big ass and hips and stuff, but there's other parts to you, because I be seeing her trying to aim the shit. Like, girl, hit it, hit this.
If I'm not if I don't have enough for everything, I'm not getting nothing. I'm just gonna work it out, and we gonna just love on ourselves. Like,
we gonna save up and we gonna get it together. Cause I'm not going half ass. And then like
the same bitches that's 180 something pounds. Trust and believe, it's a chick that's 120 something that's taking these fucking pills so she can be 100 and damn near 60. So it's like, just love on wherever you at.
I tried those diet pills. That shit had my heart
it's
racing.
some like it's start with an A. It's a pill that makes you gain weight. Appetite, it's these pills. So it's like,
because like, we all struggle across the board.
Skinny or big, it's some people that all struggle, and it be some bitches like, damn, I wish I was this small, like, so I can wear this. And some girls be feeling like mad subconscious, like, damn, I feel like I'm like bony, or I look like a crackhead or something.
Me with these fucking me and these huge ass titties. I be seeing these girls having these little skimpy shirts. I be like, oh my god, I envy you guys so bad, because you can put these little things. You don't need no bra, little bum ass titty right there, like, boop, and it's fine. I'm looking at this shit like, oh my god, I know. Like, I want even like tattoos to be underneath of it. You let me put a fucking tattoo underneath my. You know who's gonna see it? God, because he's the only one that sees underneath that bitch. Not a soul else. I like that little thing, but I can't get nothing like that. But those be the ones they be DMing me. They're like, oh my god, I wish I could have some boobs. So it's like, we all struggle all across the board.
We all got something. Like, we all wish we had something that somebody else had. But it's like, but if we just appreciate, or we find those outfits that just go with that body that we do have,
with the body type,
you know,
and that's why I'm so happy now that there are more stores that cater to larger sizes or different body
or
types.
Curvy.
So, right. Because I like that, you can get an outfit on Fashion Nova that has small sizes, but also shows the model who's a plus size. Because, like, my thing is, I don't buy nothing if you telling me this is in the plus section and I can't see the big girl in it. Because in my head, even though, yes, I've gained some of my weight back, I look completely different compared to what I used to look like when I didn't work out. But in my head, I still got big girl syndrome. So I want to make sure that if I have to buy the extra large or whatever, I get to see what it looks like in bigger form. Because a lot of times you'll get food and it come home. I mean, you get the package and that shit like a dishcloth. And you're like, bro, what am I going to do with this? Who's wearing
But
this?
I'm happy that all these brands now, everybody's waking up. Like Abercrombie and Fitch, they finally have a curvy. Yeah, Abercrombie and Fitch, they finally have a curvy. They finally have a curvy section, and it's like, and I heard it's like fit. I think I'm gonna go in there and give me a few pairs. My goddamn self.
Check out some jeans, yeah. Because they have great jeans,
and it comes all the way. That comes all the way up. Exactly. They got some that come all the way up that make your fupa area look still like slim, and like your butt look real nice and fit.
But at the end of the day, them niggas still gonna grab on that fupa.
About damn time. Some niggas love on that fupa.
I be wanting to like give away clothes and stuff, but I know I'm just like so all over the place. I don't think I'll ever be a extra small again, because a lot of these Adidas tracksuits and shit I done paid like an extra small. I don't know what the fuck was going on with me at that part. It was stressful.
You was going through the
motions. It was like, leave it alone.
It's like,
small alone. You are not a small no more.
It's like, yo, I can fit this. Because at one point, that shit used to look like baby clothes. So
my aunt, she's in my closet yesterday. She like, so what could I get in here? Nothing. Because I can fit all of this stuff that I used to fit before. Nothing. It's and not going to be like tight.
Yeah.
I'm like before, but I did.
That's good.
Nothing. You can get nothing.
I need backup. just in case. Because it's like, shit, the back starts spreading and shit. You be like, fuck.
Boy.
Like my husband bought me. He was being nice.
You never know.
That's why I said I'm not ruling out. I ain't ruling out, plastic surgery, because I told him and he understands. If I do this again, we're going to get some form of mommy makeover, because that's going to be
I'm not mad at that.
I'll
come and help take care of you.
That is going to be it. Because I'm like, listen, I don't know if I can do this again.
You're going to be up like this, like somebody hold me up. Somebody pull me up.
And then, like, what I think is cool now for the titties, like, that's the main thing, Sophie. I need, like, the titties. Because once you breastfeed and stuff, sometimes some women get lucky and other times them shits be in shambles. So it's just like, I don't need all that extra shit. Just pick the bitch up. I want her to sit up here without the bra. Just let her sit there.
Listen, I fucking...
And then now they do the fat transfers to your breast.
Luckily, I'm not one of those people... Dead ass. Like with Wild be like, how you came back? And Frank will be like, how you came back with wild beads? We don't need to talk about that.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
she had a good time. She had a good time.
I just picked it up off the floor.
Luckily, I'm one of the people that got boobs and they don't like stick inside of my pants. I'm happy it is that my boobs don't go down. Like I can't put them inside of my pants, but nonetheless, I don't need this size of this that I'm at. So y'all gonna see the transition. Once I come back from wherever I'm going, I'm gonna, I gotta make it do what it does.
It's very important.
This back is crazy.
Speaking of workout, it's very important to do a lot of workouts that's like all this. Like once you do, you gotta keep it nice and tight. You gotta keep them arms in, because once you do it outwards, them titties gonna start going this way. You want to keep them like close, So
those close,
you want to keep
grip
everything
push-ups.
Exactly, everything nice and tight together, ladies.
And ladies, if you don't know, you can do push-ups on your knees, and these little close grip push-ups here, you can do that on your stomach. You can just sit yourself up, put yourself down, sit yourself up, put yourself down. You will not look like a man.
You will keep them titties
if you
together.
do upper body workouts. You will not, unless you doing extra shit. All you have to do is maintain a clean diet with low, what is it? Well, I'm not even gonna say that, because everybody got different bodies. Keep a nice clean diet and you two can get your upper body together.
But you don't want to have that box body. Because you know them little bars that be coming, you want to have your arms all the way over there. No. Pull them damn arms together. Bars? Yeah. I saw one girl say, oh, she trying to have that. She trying to look like 50
Some people like them trainer ass bodies.
She trying to look like them trainer ass bodies. They do. I be like this.
I tell you, weight loss is all a mental thing. That's all weight loss is. It's a stress reliever too. Once it is you train.
It's a stress reliever.
Once you train your mind, everything will go after accordingly. Once it is your mind is there, everything will go after. And like it is with me, like I substituted stuff when it is that I started this thing. I didn't miss a lick. I just was getting other things. Like I would get sugar-free cake. I would get, low fat of tomato sauce. Like I was a cauliflower-based pizza. Like I wasn't missing a lick of it because I'm a person that's taste bud. Like it has to taste good for me. I'm just not going to want it. And that's really just what it is. So it's a lot of stuff it is. If it tastes bad, I'll just toss the bitch. And I stopped drinking for a while too because those habits, it is like you have to stop. I stopped eating meat for a while. Like we know we all love it, but you have to stop if you really want to lose weight. Like you have to conform whatever it is that you're the norm to. I used to have the fucking the squeeze it up the sugar-free shit inside of clubs and shit. Like, yeah, you want soda? No, just give me a shot. I'm pouring this fucking sugar-free shit inside of shit. Or the fucking soda. I mean the powder. It's like I had to. I didn't want no juice. I didn't want no soda. This shit got too much calories. Like I couldn't do it.
And liquor,
empty calories.
Liquor is terrible because that's the only thing that our body does not know how to break down. So it's like when we drink nothing but liquor, that shit is just like stressing our body out. Like let's figure it out. Yeah, that's why niggas.
And I'm fucking the same fucking way it is that you said, Brittany. It'd be like, even when you get smaller, in your mind, you're still a big girl. And people don't realize that, like, you're still big. I brought some big shit, some fucking
about
bathing suit it is. I fucking brought some shit, and I put it on. I'm like, Sophia, why did you even buy this size? Like, let's be in reality. Because bathing suit-wise, in reality, you're supposed to buy a small sizer. Because it's like, this is just it. It's like, not over nothing. I'm like, why did you buy? I ended up giving it to my homegirl that's bigger than me. Because it's like, what are you doing? I would buy two sizes. I literally still be buying larges for certain shit. Like, where are you a large at? You're not a fucking large.
Because you don't.
I be buying
you don't know. You never know.
Shout out
and then, like, I might like it so much. I might like it so much that I might have to buy it in two just in case I do get a little bigger. Shit, I still want to wear that.
Yeah. I always said if I ever get pregnant though, I probably would never buy maternity clothes. I probably just buy like bigger clothes, like
just get a bigger size because it's a waste. of money.
I just go one size up. I'm like, I'll be alright.
A lot of that stuff is a waste of money. If you did want a maternity dress for your baby shower, then hey, do you? But just go a size
on a daily basis.
Keep your leggings.
Or I wear lots of leggings and one pieces like bodysuits. I'll be bodysuit. I'll be one bodysuit wearing everything. Like, yo, here we go. Anything with elasticity, like.
What a long cardigan. What a long cardigan.
Bodysuit
with a long cardigan.
And leggings. Yeah.
There you go. Well, we're going to go ahead and get out of here, y'all. We thank y'all for rocking with us. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram and Let Us Sip Pod. And we will see y'all next week on another episode of
Let Us Sip.
Thank you for listening to Let Us Sip. Please remember to subscribe wherever you get your podcast from. And if you like what you heard, leave us a comment. If you feel like we can do better, leave us a comment too. But be respectful. We read everything and only want to grow. So thanks again for your love and support, and we will see you next week.